Welcome back, everybody, to the Minnesota Twins franchise. It's episode 108. Today, the Twins have a chance to clinch the postseason for the first time in this series. The most wins we've ever had is 88. That's what we have right now, with many games left on the schedule, and the Twins playing some great baseball with a nice lead here in the American League Central. As long as we don't completely fall apart, this division is ours. We have our final meeting against the Chicago White Sox today. We're going to have Dallas Keuchel on the mound. The White Sox have been struggling recently, so they are on the outside looking in right now when it comes to the playoffs. And for Justin O'Connor, he has received a lot of good upgrades this season. He's going to get the start today at catcher because Mitch Garver needs an off day. And also, Mike Trout must have hit a few home runs because he's overtaken Sano for the home run crown, at least temporarily. So here we go, 6 games up on the Sox, despite them beating us at least 10 more times than we beat them. Dallas Keuchel in search of win number 18. Not enough starts left to get to number 20. Opening against Jeremy Hazelbaker, I like that. Change up on the outside, strike 3. Anthony Rizzo has done really well on the road this year for Chicago. He has not done well, however, at home. But here in Target Field, we've seen him do some damage against us this year. 2-2 count, changeup misses below for Keuchel. It runs full, and that is pulled into the shift as Nick Gordon makes the play from the shallow part of right field. For the White Sox, Jose Quintana's had a fantastic season with a sub-3 ERA. He's trying to get the Sox to the postseason for the first time in quite a while. Charlie Blackmon's able to draw a leadoff walk, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. 32 home runs on the season. That's good for 6th in the American League. He gets jammed on this 2-0 pitch and hits it into center field. It's down, and Blackmon rounds second. He's in at third base, nobody out, and runners at the corners for Sano. He's already driven in 121 runs this year. And on the first pitch, he lines it to right field. Blackmon scores, and Goldschmidt heads to third base. Twins in business early against the team that's given us so many struggles. Nelson Cruz gets the start today at DH, and he's going to do his job. It's hit deep into the outfield, and Goldschmidt can tag from third. There will be no play at the plate. Twins make it 2-0. On to the second inning. Here's Keuchel facing Todd Frazier. He lines this hard to right at Yasiel Puig for an easy out. 2 down now, 3-1 count to Tim Anderson, and he gets a hold of this. It's going deep to left, but hooking, and nearly is a solo homer. Instead, Anderson on the 3-2. In the air to center, and Byron Buxton gloves the final out of the inning. Bottom 2 for Minnesota. Quintana's first pitch to Polanco is lined to right, and a fair ball into the right field corner. Polanco rounds first. This is going to be close, but Polanco's ahead of the throw for a leadoff double. 13 pitches in, already looking like trouble for Quintana. Here's a line drive off the bat of Nick Gordon, but it's right to the center fielder. No tag. So Justin O'Connor, he didn't do well when he began the season here on the 25-man roster, but after a year in the minors, he seems to have developed quite a bit. 0-2 count, and Quintana runs inside and hits him as he was hoping to get a strikeout. Now it's 2 aboard. Here's Charlie Blackmon. This stays on the ground, hit sharply to short, and they'll get the out at second base. Quintana keeps it to 2-0. Keuchel facing Michael Taylor. 1-1 count, and he lines it to right. There's a base hit for Chicago, something to build upon. What was interesting coming into this game was how many cold streaks this offense actually had. They have not been playing well here in the final months of the season, but now they got some signs of offense in the third inning. Back-to-back hits, 2 on, nobody down. Here's the 9-hitting catcher, Kevin Smith. The 1-2 grounded to Goldie. Quick flip to second. The return pulls him off the bag, and Smith is safe. The Twins only get 1 out. Now runners at the corners for Hazelbaker. And that fastball should have been strike 2. Instead, it walks the bases loaded for Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 on the day, 2 strike counts. McCutchen fouls off the high fastball. He fouls another one to the right side, still a 1-2 count. That time, Keuchel gets him with the two-seamer. Big strikeout, but you still got to deal with Anthony Rizzo. 0-1, hammered to right. It is fair, and that's going to be extra bases. 2-run score for Chicago. They want the lead. Smith thrown out at home plate. It is tied. Anthony Rizzo comes through clutch. He's been a road warrior this season, and now we have ourselves a brand new game. In the third, Miguel Sano is able to work out a walk against Quintana. And it's awesome to see Nelson Cruz get some more opportunities here facing the lefty. He'll waste no time, bouncing this through the middle. It's a base hit, 2 aboard again for Minnesota. Quintana having a really rough go of things. Here's Puig. Line drive up the middle. That's another hit. They will not test the arm. Instead, the bases are going to be loaded. And it's Jorge Polanco's time. 0-2 count. And a fly ball hit well to center. But without great speed on third base, the Twins will not tag. So that means it's up to Byron Buxton with 2 away. Buxton gets underneath this. It's aired out to right field. It has a chance. And it's off the wall. The Twins got to get going. 2 runners going home now. Buxton wants 3. He's out. But 3-run score in the process. A 3-run double for Buxton. It's suddenly 5-2. Even though there was another base running blunder. More run support for Dallas Keuchel and a strikeout on Tim Anderson with the cutter this time. And then Michael Taylor. That's past first base, hit sharply all the way to the wall. Good swing by Taylor. He wants second base. And the Sox now with 2 in scoring position might be able to cut into this lead. They need Herrera to come through. 0-2. No call on the fastball. It works full. And Keuchel gets the grounder up the middle. And Gordon's throw ends the inning. Still 5-2 Twins. Quintana still in the game, 42 pitches into his day. As O'Connor gets jammed, it's a short blooper that falls in shallow right. So a base hit for the young catcher, now Charlie Blackmon. 0-1. Line drive, left center. That ball's going to get down again for extra bases. The Twins will not stop. O'Connor will head home. And Blackmon gets the RBI double. Twins up by 4. This is so much different than last year with our offense actually at their best late in the season. 6-2. Make it 8-2. Sano with another long ball. That will tie him up with Mike Trout. 47 home runs on the season. The Twins are blowing out the Sox early. Quintana was just not on his game today. Too many pitches left over the middle. We jumped on a lot of them early in the count. Just could not let them go. And here's one more look at the 47th home run Sano has clobbered this season. We rarely go an episode anymore without him getting one. So I ended up doing a little quick managing because I'm not used to having these huge leads. So I wanted to just get through this game unless it were to change in any way. And we got a couple more home runs. We got one from Goldschmidt right there. Sano goes yard again, number 48. Buxton went yard. Nice day for Minnesota as we get a much-needed victory over the Chicago White Sox. And we do hurt their playoff chances just a little bit. 14-2. That's 18 wins now for Dallas Keuchel with one more start, I believe. Could be 2, we'll see. But that also gives us another game up on the Sox. 5 games up now on Cleveland. We're so close to clinching a playoff spot. All it would take is one more win. And look at all those cold streaks. I think the White Sox are going through what we did last season. We looked like a great playoff team, but then the season just was too long, and eventually we fell off and couldn't find our way again. The Sox still have a chance, though. They've got to get some big wins down the stretch. But here's the final game of the year against the White Sox. And they're going to try to start it out with a leadoff bunt, and that's not going to work for Hazelbaker. Maxwell Fowler on the mound, and Rizzo wants to take him out to left field, but it's hooking, and it's just foul. The battle continues. Fowler with the sinker, fouled away. Then he hits the upper corner with the fastball. 1-2 again. No on the sweeping curve. This was a good at-bat. But Max wins it, striking out Rizzo on the four-seam fastball. Let's go to inning number 2. Jose Abreu with a bouncer up the middle. Charged, and the throw from Polanco is in time. 2 down. Here's Anderson with a high fly to right, and that's caught by Michael Conforto. Good start to this game for Max, and now we'll see some of the Twins' offense. Here's Buxton, and the great year continues. It's laced to left center for another extra base hit. This has been one of the most rewarding things of the season, Buxton's development. Mitch Garver getting the start again will not be able to bring Buxton home as he bounces it over to short. We'll jump ahead now. This is the 4th inning. Sox have 2 aboard and an 0-2 count to Hazelbaker. Here's a grounder. Polanco touches, throws the first, but Hazelbaker with great speed is able to beat out the throw. The Sox now just need a hit to get a run. Here's Andrew McCutchen, and he grounds it right over to Goldschmidt. And this cold streak for Chicago continues. We'll go bottom 4, 2 aboard for Minnesota. Garver at the plate. And the 1-2 is lined into right field. Twins get on the board first, with the bottom of our order producing again. Here's Taylor Motter getting the start. And okay, that wasn't a good swing, but the pitch wasn't very good either, and everybody moves up a base. And it was just the first pitch of the at-bat. So we continue. 0-2 to Motter, and that is fouled away to the right side. This is Michael Wacha on the mound, by the way, for Chicago. Motter's able to work this count full and ground it over to second. That's good enough to get an RBI. We'll take it 2-0. Here's Charlie Blackmon. He'll waste no time. First pitch swinging. It's a line drive to right center. It's another extra base hit. 3-0 Minnesota. Blackmon had one very similar to the opposite gap in the previous game. In the 5th, here's Maxwell Fowler. No call on the change, and then he gets him to chase the sinker. 3-2. We'll take it. Strike 3. Fowler dealing here into the 5th inning. The Sox had 1 hit to this point. Here's Hazelbaker again with a sharp grounder hit straight at second base. And the Twins get through 5 relatively easily. I did some more quick managing in this one, as Anderson's able to get a home run off Jake Reed in the 7th. That's all they would get there. And then to follow, the Twins get some more offense. A double from Sano. Conforto brings him home. Back to a 3-run game. But the Twins weren't content with that. Goldschmidt gets an RBI. Then Conforto. And they just open up a comfortable enough lead. We keep Jake Reed in the game, probably a little bit too long. But the Twins score another win over the White Sox. I think this was our best series against them perhaps all season. And we're able to clinch the playoffs with that victory. The Twins have done it. We will be in the postseason. This only clinches a wild card, though. We needed one more victory to clinch the division championship. So here are the final numbers in our last game against the Sox all season. We finish strong and get to win number 90. And there it is. We have clinched. In our next series against Cleveland, wasn't our best work, but we did beat them once, and that clinches the American League Central. It took 108 episodes. It took 4 seasons, but the Twins are finally going to the playoffs. And we won't have to play in a 1-game playoff, thankfully. The wild card is up for grabs for many teams, and we still have the dealings here with the seeding. So next episode, we're going to finish the regular season, see what our seed is, and then the playoffs will be here. It's happening this time. Unfortunately, Gary Tadano is still in second place in his Rookie of the Year voting. He may get one more start to change that. But what a year for the Minnesota Twins. We were able to put together a complete regular season this time, and now it'll be all about if we can carry this on to the postseason play. We've never done that before. It's so strange to have a series that's been this big and to not play the most meaningful games yet. But thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, everybody, and are excited for the postseason. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. More Twins coming your way soon. Have a great day, everybody.